Alright, here's the SR9. I'm going to go ahead and adjust these sights. And this is where your multi-tool comes in handy. Today I'm carrying an Leatherman S2 Juice. Yes, I have a review on this outstanding and favorite multi-tool of mine. Put it back in the cross draw. Again, that's a loaded gun right now, so we're going to treat it with great respect. And opening up the Juice, I need my little blade. And hopefully it has a small enough blade. This one should work just fine. God, look at that war wound. That looks wicked. Anyways, does it hurt? Yeah, a little bit, but so what? Let me see. If I'm correct in this, I need to lower the sight. In other words, I'm going to go a couple clicks down on this front or this back sight. Doesn't really click, so I'm just going to do half a rotation, pop some rounds, and we'll see how that does for me on the SR9. Real quick, let's go ahead and load another magazine of the SR9. The reason I'm going to show you this is that this magazine is very hard to load compared to a Glock or SIG. That spring on the Ruger SR9, very stout. So just a heads up, it's not a super easy magazine to load. By the way, I don't really use loading tools. If you practice enough, you'll get good enough at loading. It'll come fast enough. I'm using 115 grain blazers today. That's just what happened to be readily available. And as we get towards the 17th round on the SR9 mag, very hard to load. Let's see if I squeeze it. That's it. Alright. Shooting the SR9 again. This is round 2. Again, with a new gun, I'm not trying to go fast. You want to get accurate before you get fast. Get your accuracy down. Now, you'll see me demonstrate rapid fire just to show you what the gun is capable of. But if given a choice, shooting fast and not hitting anything, or shooting slow and hitting like everything, I'll shoot slow. So just be advised. For those of us who are not IPSSC or whatever that is, the competitors, which is probably pretty much everyone watching this video, you need to probably make your shots count. So that's what I'm doing. And plus, I want to see what the capabilities of the gun are. I'm not really trying to see what I can do with the gun so much as I want to see how accurate the SR9 is. And I'll tell you right now, it's pretty darn accurate. So I adjusted the sights, round 2, shut up and color. I'm going to say one thing before I shoot. Get yourself in a mindset for combat shooting. It helps huge. That round went pretty darn good. I'll show you. I know you can't see it from there. Trust me though, it's a lot better. Couldn't really tell if this, I still need to adjust those sights some more. I had to actually compensate during firing sequence. By the way guys, this is real. I didn't like pre-perforate the target or try to trick you guys. What you're seeing is what actually happened. Here you can see round 1 from the first set marked with permanent marker. There's round 2. Pretty decent. I'm happy with that group. And there's another grouping. Again, these marks right here were from the first round, and then you can see I'm pretty much still hitting high a little bit, at least when I'm aiming lower, but that's 1, 2, and the third round went right there. Very happy with that group. And then we go to the center. I'm basically just making one big hole right here at 10 yards, and I obliterated the first group that was marked. Another 1/2 inch group. I don't know why I'm still shooting a little bit high. It wasn't right there, but in subsequent groups I am. And that might be me too. I actually will have to probably bench rest this gun to see if it's me or not. This is standing out in the friggin' desert, guys. So, I mean, this is about as good as you're gonna get. There's another group. That's about a 1/2 inch group at 10 yards. And another 1/2 inch group right here. 1, 2, make sure I don't have a flyer. I just put 2 in that group. 3 for here. 1, 2, 3. All right, so what's my impressions of the SR9 firing? Let's do a rapid fire sequence first. Let's see how fast we can rack some rounds off. That'll give us an idea of what kind of speed we can generate as we get better with a pistol. Here it comes. SR9, we'll go rapid fire this one. Just for the heck of it, I'm going to try to sink him in that center square there. Let's see what happens. Rocks. Let's go see how I did. This is the first rapid fire session with the SR9 I've ever done. So, but you know what? If they're within a man-sized grouping, the guy's dead. And what do you know? They are. Rapid firing with the SR9 as fast as I could pull the trigger. That's 15 rounds, center of mass. That's probably my worst flyer there. Most of them hit right around here. By the way, that's point shooting. I'm not really aiming. There's a flyer up there, to be honest. But most of them are right around here within an 8-inch area. I'm just point shooting. I'm just going for it. I'm not really trying to see the sights when I need a rapid fire. And you know what? That's probably what's going to happen if you're in a defensive encounter. You'll probably just point and shoot. So it behooves you to practice that way too. I know there's a lot of controversy about that. I'm not going to get into that. But I think it's a good technique to do. So, to sum it up, the SR9 here in the Nutnfancy'c Tactical Clinic. Let's get the sun on that bad boy. And that is an outstanding, high value 9mm pistol. You saw it here. Nutnfancy'c signing off with SR9. Highly recommend this gun. It rocks. By the way, did you see a jam? I didn't. Not one.